Great. So tell me some of the success stories that you have. I know you've got some.
So we actually, one of the biggest ones is, well, I hate to talk about myself. I'm gonna talk about myself really quick first though, because I think, my story and what God did for my life is, I just can't thank him enough, and Candace and Brandon for what they did when believing in me. I voted for Obama twice. I had a victim mentality most of my life. I grew up thinking this country wasn't built for people like me who looked like me. I thought there was some white man around the corner that was holding me back. I thought racism was everywhere. I would make everything a racist situation. I thought Republicans were all racist. I was like, oh, no way I would ever consider a Republican. They're all racist. And if it wasn't for Candace and Brandon and their belief in me and them putting out videos and content, like I'm glad you guys are doing this show,
right.
Content like this is awakening people. Their content was what woke me up. And when I woke up, I remember feeling like, man, what do I do? Where do I turn? Because my mom, my dad, my friends, everyone that I know around me, they think how I've been thinking for so long.
Sure.
So it's a very lonely feeling. And I remember dropping to my knees and just praying, like, Lord, I don't know where you're taking me, but please, guide my steps, because I'm afraid, and I'm a male and I'm a man, and I know we're supposed to be strong, but I'll admit right now I was afraid. I didn't know who to turn to, where to go. Long story short, I got some boldness. The armor of God, God was guiding me, and I made my first Facebook post about my conservative values. Seems like a small thing. It was a big thing.
It is.
To come out and
Sure
say that in front of my friends and family, and I got attacked viciously. I mean, I was getting called all sorts of names, Uncle Tom, Coon.
Yeah.
People were saying, oh, are you being paid by the white man now? It was all kinds of vicious attacks on people. But for a lot of people, it makes them back up and say, oh, I don't know if I'm built for this world. I thank God, because for me, it did the opposite. It made me want to fight harder. I was like, man, I don't want anyone to feel like like what they're doing to me. I don't want anyone to feel like this ever again. So I went harder with Legsit. I wanted to create a space where people felt like they had other people who felt like them. That I wanted them to know they were not alone.
Right.
There are others like you out here, and maybe they're being silent because they also don't know you are here.